Shout out to D Green with this, man. Hey.
Okay, bro. So I've been seeing everyone post the end of King Cid, the truth about King Cid. King Cid exposed. What happened to King Cid? Now, I'ma be 1000. I don't watch King Cid at all. I know who King Cid is. I know he be doing smasher passes. He be doing those IRL boxing videos in the streets. And I've even seen him 1v1 flight reacts. But all I know is that this keeps popping up on my timeline. This is a grown ass man in a dress. Now, what video King Cid had to do to be dressed like this? I don't know. No. Bro, there's no amount of views possible that you would catch me in this outfit. This is a grown fucking man. This is a grown man. Now, what King Cid is getting exposed for, I have no idea. This is why I'm reacting to this video right now. Is King Cid getting exposed? Is he coming out the closet? I don't know. Now, everyone and their mama is trying to expose King Cid. Now, FYI, going into this reaction, I am not choosing sides. I'm simply here to see what all the fuss is about. We are completely neutral. But what I can say, King Cid, this outfit is absolutely horrendous, my nigga. I don't think there's any returning from this outfit. And I don't think there's really any excuse you can say, my nigga. You're literally smiling in the camera by yourself and taking a selfie. Like, my nigga, you voluntarily took this photo and put on this dress. This man is a whole male stripper. But like I said, man, we're neutral, and I have nothing against the LGBT community. And bro, shout out to Alana for this full breakdown of King Cid and NateSoUgly. I could not watch the full exposed video because there's like 20 of them. And each of them are like 30 minutes. So she's about to break down everything about this whole beef. So shout out to Alana, bro. Definitely leave a like and subscribe to her.
Pretty much everyone who watches YouTube has heard about King Cid. He's been on the scene for a while and is most known for his smasher pass, find your match.
Exactly, bro. I said this is why I knew him, bro. He be doing smasher passes and he be boxing, bro.
New York, California, Florida, Georgia, and more. I don't too much really keep up with beef that may be circulating, especially when it comes to influencers. This beef specifically caught my eye though. As someone who genuinely enjoys the content Cid puts out, along with his unique style, this video shocked me to the core.
Bro, I seen this thumbnail myself, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit caught me completely off guard. This man is smiling, bro. This man was happily taking this photo. No amount of money in the world, bro.
Content creator and now ex-friend of King Cid, NateSoUgly, recently dropped a video about Cid, or Jason since that's his real name, pretty much calling him out on all the weird and fake things he's done.
Bro, I'm sorry, man. This picture is so bad. Like, I don't know what he can do to, like, resolve this, bro.
This is wild.
Like, why? Why?
Since early 2 days, you can literally see Nate in the cut of his intro.
This man has on a skirt with laces. Bro, this is uncomfortable, man. I'm sorry. And I have nothing against the LGBT community. But this is so cringy, bro.
Cid, Gio, and himself all graduated high school together.
Way
And
back, boys.
the
These
fall
niggas
difference started
graduated
when Sid hit
together.
up NateSoUgly and told Nate that he wanted him to live in the house he was buying so they could start a group channel and call the group Steez. The group originally started out with King Cid, NateSoUgly, Jay Wonder, Lil Jeff, Suave, and Call of Kid. But now the channel only features Peaks, Jay Wonder, Cid, and Call of Kid.
Bro, it's very, very rare for a group of grown men to all live in one house without there being some type of controversy, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at 2Hype. Look what happened to Mopey.
Anyways, Nate felt like moving in was a very necessary step for him at the time, considering he was.
There's always going to be some type of fallout.
He claimed Cid made him pay $1,500 before moving in, and then $1,200 every month after that. That's literally highway robbery. And hearing it out loud makes it sound 10 times worse.
$1,500 just to move in? And $1,200 a month? My nigga, didn't she just say there was like 5 or 6 niggas in the house? Were these niggas living in a mansion?
With those types of investments...
Nah, I need to see the size of this house, bro.
Had to share anything. To add on to that, there wasn't any legal paperwork.
That's like at least $6,000 for rent a month. These niggas had to been in a mansion.
Probably because him and Cid were very close and he trusted him. Even after Nate paid to be there were still problems going on. He says he was sitting on the couch on the phone with the girl at like 2 p.m. and Cid comes downstairs and full-on curses him out just for being on the phone.
What?
Overly strict house rules.
Okay, so imagine this, bro. And like I said, we're neutral, man. I'm just giving my input on the information I'm hearing. A grown man paying $1,200 a month for rent, bro. And you're minding your business, talking to a female. And then your mans comes downstairs and starts raging at you? I mean, who was he on the phone with? He had to been on the phone with his bitch. What other reason would he be mad?
Not letting them bring people over. If I'm paying $1,200 every month just to stay in a house with other people, best believe I'm not going to allow someone to dictate what I'm doing and try to limit my freedom. Cid did end up apologizing to Nate for cursing him out and blamed it on his anger issues or something. After that situation, Cid brought a girl he met off of 2 Men with Suave in the house to live with them literally a week after meeting her.
Alright, so now this man is being a simp. This man is bringing random thotties in the crib? Off first link?
Had a crazy past to saying the least. And Cid came to Nate telling him about it, asking for advice. After Nate gave him some advice, Cid said he was going to put her out. But I guess he wasn't really standing on business.
Bro, I can't get over this picture, man. Like, I'm trying to listen to what she's saying, but this picture is already saying a million words. This picture is really telling me everything I need to know. Mans is wifing a thought, and he's dressing just like her.
And forget what happened. In the video, you can peep Nate's face and see how the whole situation made him uncomfortable. Then, when the video started, Cid told Nate that he was basically doing too much and being a crybaby, and Nate spazzed.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, it's tough to live in a house with other grown men.
It basically became a whole big argument, and Cid and Nate ended up not speaking to each other for a few days. Cid again ended up apologizing to Nate, saying that he didn't want them falling out over a girl, and Nate forgave him once again.
Bro, you can never love these hoes, man.
Before living with Cid, Nate, Cid, and the rest of the crew got on a boat for a video. They each brought their own girls, and Cid brought the same girl, Kenzie.
Bro, I see what's going on so far. This man is being a simp. Like I said, we're completely neutral. I'm just speaking facts. This is simp energy. She's for the streets.
Of course, Nate brought his own girl too, and he's just chilling on the boat when the captain comes up to him and tells him that something is going on in the front of the boat and he needed to get it under control. Nate went to the front of the boat just to see Cid, the girl Kenzie, and the girl he invited all arguing. In the midst of trying to figure out what the heck is going on, Nate sees Cid lunge his hand toward the girl's neck like he was gonna choke her. Mind you,
shit.
This wasn't Kenzie either. It was the girl Nate invited.
Oh my
Cid was very
gosh.
intoxicated and was throwing up and passed out drunk. But this still doesn't give him the excuse to put his hands on any woman, especially the one Nate invited to chill and vibe with.
Bro, this is why I don't even drink in the first place, bro. Smoking is way more safer than drinking.
Right in front of him. The people who are on Cid's side, probably Jay Wonder and some other Steve's members, were trying to tell NateSoUgly it was nothing and to let it vibe out because everyone's just drunk. In the past, Cid has faced allegations regarding abuse and violence against women, specifically with his ex-girlfriend Diamond.
Come on now, King Cid. This man's is out here going Miles Bridges. Speaking of Miles Bridges, y'all see Miles Bridges is back with the Hornets, man? What do y'all think about those?
So for Nate to bring this to light kind of makes me question what actually may have went down in that whole situation. After the whole boat scenario, the house was quiet for a few days until Cid busted in Nate's room trying to justify why he put his hands on the girl in the first place. According to Nate, Cid says the reason why he did it was because the girl was following him, doing too much, and going everywhere he went. Cid also said if the situation were to happen again, he would spit on the girl.
Ew. Okay, man, this man is having a lot of female tendencies. And like I said, man, I'm only going off of the information I'm hearing. We are completely neutral, but this sounds like female tendencies, bro. Females spit and females wear skirts. Bro, I understand these are your high school homies, but I'm not living with another group of grown men. I'm sorry, man. I'm the type of nigga that needs my privacy. I'm sorry.
That's a pretty disgusting thing to say about a girl you don't even know. At this point, Nate's lost all respect for Cid and doesn't even want to be a part of the Steez group anymore. He's literally just paying rent and trying his best to ignore everyone. In the middle of May of this year, Cid put Nate in a group chat and said, "Oh, I broke the lease. Everyone needs to do what they need to do and find their own place to stay." One whole time, Nate paid his rent earlier in the month and Cid took the money.
Oh my gosh, and he's a scammer? This man is scamming you out of rent money now? Bro, this is why you have to look at the paperwork, man. Especially of a nigga you don't really even trust like that. Nah, bro. You just gotta learn from this situation, man. Man's just getting scammed out of rent money. That's tough.
He could have easily come to Nate and told him beforehand that he was done with the house and try to pay him back. But instead, out of spite, he did something very inconsiderate and didn't think for 1 minute how it would affect Nate and the other people living in the house. Who would pay $1,200 in rent just to not have a place to stay? Nate told Cid he wanted his money back, but Cid refused, saying he lost money too and that he doesn't owe him SHIT.
Oh, nah, bro. Now he's not trying to give you that refund? Bro, personally me, I would have got my money back, bro. That's just me personally. I'm not gonna say how I would have got it back because I don't want this video to get demonetized, but
Nate was like whatever and just decided to go forward with moving out the house. But then Cid made the day they had to be gone sooner than it originally was. He ended up moving it from June 1st to May 25th, giving them only 4 days to pack up and move out.
Imagine paying $1,200 for rent, thinking you have a whole month to live in this spot, and then your man just tells you, yeah, you gotta move out in a couple of days. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm not gonna give you that money back. Nah, this story is kinda crazy.
Because of this and everything else, Nate started snapping on Cid via text. The argument got so intense that Cid dropped his addy and Nate pulled up with his friend and they started fighting.
Oh shit! They actually fought?
Nate claims that he pretty much got jumped because as he pinned Cid down, Jay Wonder came
Bro,
out
is
of
this
nowhere
the
and started
footage?
hitting him on the head. If the fight is a 1v1, why is your homeboy popping out the cut like Batman and coming to save you?
Bro! So they jump the dark-skinned nigga. Bro, imagine jumping? Bro, I thought jumping was only in the early 2000s. We're still jumping? I mean, I'm glad that there was no weapons involved, but come on, bro. Y'all gotta run the ones. 2 grown-ass men. Well, nah, not even 2 grown-ass men. Multiple grown men jumping one man. Come on, bro. Give my mans a fair one.
Another Steez group member and told him what was happening. Jeff was immediately on Nate's side and said that they needed to handle it like men and get their 1v1 with no jumping. So Jeff and Nate pulled up, and Jeff went to confront Cid, and Cid spit on Jeff and jumped in the car and hid.
So this man King Cid has a history of spitting. Bro, spitting is like the ultimate form of disrespect, bro. You don't understand how disrespectful it is to spit on somebody, bro.
In the video, it's very hard to make out what's going on, but pretty much Cid is just hiding and running away from Jeff and trying to avoid any physical contact.
Bro, where the hell did they get this security footage from?
Nate went back to the house to try and get his stuff before Cid could do something petty. But by the time he got there, half of his belongings were outside on the street. He saw a girl named Jade throwing his stuff out and yelled at her and told her to stop.
Bro, the body shots are crazy.
She slapped him. I don't know too much about who Jade is, but this is what Nate had to say about her.
Oh.
I get it, bro. All you do was cook these niggas, bro.
Nate also claims that she hooked up with 2 Steez members, Jay Wonder and Suave, but calls them her brothers.
Ew. You thotties are out here smashing the whole team? Half the team hit, half the team hit. Shout out Flight Reacts.
Nate lies to Cid and tells him that the police are going to come if they throw away his stuff, and that's the end of story. Nate also reflects on how he got on probation because of Cid's coke prank video, and how Cid only bonded him out and didn't help him fight the case. Nate had to stay on probation for 1 year and was restricted from so many things just for a video.
Damn. Y'all be taking these pranks way too far. My mans was on probation for a whole year? For a YouTube prank? Bro, this YouTube beef is crazy.
To sum things up thus far, King Cid has more than likely overcharged Nate for rent, cursed him out for talking to a girl on his own phone, taking the side of a girl he knew for 2 weeks over Nate, tried to put his name on put Nate and the rest of the Steez members out after they already paid their rent and not be held accountable for it. I don't feel like Nate is lying about anything he said in the video. I mean, why would he take the time out of his day to make up a bunch of lies about someone he was cool with for a very long time?
That is
Looking
facts.
at Cid, the content he's produced, and the YouTube milestones he's achieved, I can see that he's been grinding and putting in work to where he can shine on his own, or at least without scamming anyone in the process.
Then why was he scamming niggas out of rent money?
This shows that a lot of his behaviors towards Nate and the other Steez members who left have come from greed that began to grow with his fame and recognition. Cid's also very prideful, and Nate says this a lot in his video.
Bro, so they're saying that all this fame has got to King Cid's head. Bro, y'all have to stay humble, bro. And supposedly this nigga NateSoUgly graduated with my mans from high school. So this is your day one.
I just feel like Nate is fed up with
and you're simping over random thotties, bro. You gotta understand, YouTube is not forever, bro. You have to keep a humble mind. YouTube could really crash tomorrow, bro, and then what? You can't shit on the niggas that been with you from day one, bro. But like I said, man, regardless of what happened in this beef, bro, that outfit is the craziest thing I'll probably see all week. It's a parade inside my city. No, it's not, my nigga. It's definitely not a parade inside your city.